This is WMAL, TV channel 7, Washington, D.C., and it is time now for the News 7 Early Evening Report. For the stories of Wednesday, July 9th, 1969. Hurricane Smith. Here now, Hurricane Smith. Good evening, everybody, on this Wednesday, July 9th, 1969. Here's what's happening on News 7 Early Evening Report. Treasury Secretary David M. Kennedy placed in vain with the Senate yesterday to divorce the surtax extension from the tax reform to speed the battle against inflation. Linking to these two problems may mean that we fail in both our objectives, he told the Senate Finance Committee as it began hearings on the House basic extension. But Chairman Russell B. Long, Democrat of Louisiana, refused to budge from the position of the Senate Democratic leadership that the two issues must be considered simultaneously. Our plan announced to the Senate that our tax reform hearings are going to be just as broad as comprehensive as the senators would have Long said. Long does any hopes that a speedy consideration of the extension by announcement that hearings of the reform part of the package will not get underway until the week of July 21st. He gave senators until July 8th to introduce the reform amendments, of which there was expected to be a flood. A high administration source nonetheless expressed optimism that the surtaxation might be split off from the reform proposals of the Senate began, particularly once the letter began to take shape. He also suggested that the House Ways and Means Committee may report on its own reform package well before the Senate Finance Committee completes its deliberations. As Ways and Means Committee Chairman Wilbur D. Mills, Democrat officer, has pledged that the bill would be sent to the House before the recess on August 13th. Thus, would restore the tax reform initiative to the House where it normally resides.
Other Somerville officers were so upset they started donating.
Senate Republican leader Edward M. Dirksen of Illinois told reporters that the Senate persists that considering the two issues intended will be late September, the earliest before the Senate puts on the surtax extension. President Nixon continued to urge that reform not be allowed to delay the surtax extension. Meanwhile, the president proposed yesterday that an additional 4.8 million workers be covered by unemployment insurance and that states provide more liberal benefits. In a special message to the Congress, the president said that at least 80% of the covered workers should be able to obtain unemployment benefits equal to the 50% of the wage increases. The president rejected the proposals that Congress be asked to establish federal minimum senators. However, he implied that the states do not provide adequate benefits in the next 2 years. Federal action might be necessary. Appeals by other presidents to straighten the employment compensation system frequently have fallen on deaf ears in Congress than it is in states, which administer the federal state program. Many economists now believe there was a need for unemployment protection because of the possibility of the jobs rate being rise in the battle against the inflation that takes hold. A new feature of the president's proposal will extend automatically the length of the time unemployment benefits are paid when the national jobs rate exceeds 4.5%. On the uninsured unemployed, it is now 26 weeks. For periods of higher employment, where if it occur, individuals will receive benefits of an additional period up to 13 weeks, the president said. This extension would end when the national employment rate of the system, currently 2.2%, fell back 4.5%. And when the number exhausted their benefits in a 3-month period dropped below 1% of those covered. And countries agreed on spending and ceiling formula. Now, Senate, the long way to safeguard anti-ballistic missile debate as its formal opening yesterday when Chairman John Stennis, Democrat of Mississippi of the Senate Armed Services Committee, making a low-key pitch for the approval of ABM. But in his first lobby into the Senate press gallery in a 22-year Senate, told reporters that the President Nixon thinks he needed. Why is that a big factor? The ABM opposition is the Senate response to the Senate by warning that other national priorities will be have to yield the ABM's huge expenses. And Senator John Sherman Cooper, Republican Kentucky, and Phil Bayhart, Democrat of Michigan, announced that they would like to introduce an amendment today that would not oppose. The administration requested $759 and a $0.1 million authorization for the ABM in the current fiscal year.
And that is according to Beverly Police.
The Senate Foreign Relations Committee Friday will try to add a new dimension to the ABM debate by holding its own hearings on an impact of the multiple warheads of the world arms race. Chairman J.W. Fulbright, Democrat of Arkansas, incorporated with the hearings during the Senate's debate of the ABM will push MIRV into the center of the controversy. MIRV is a technique that put in several warheads on a rocket to use up to the missile defended the targeted nation. MIRV opponents argued that the multiple warheads on one side of the Department ABMs on the other side pushing both nuclear superpowers and the Europe's letter will no gated security. Black workers are having more difficulty finding jobs than they ever in the first 3 months of 1969. The Labor Department reported yesterday that there had been a slowdown in the labor market. The jobless rate for non-white workers averaged about 6.8% for the 3 months about June. This was a full percentage point higher than the average rate in the winter quarter and means that nearly 100,000 more blacks failed to land more from April to June compared with January to March. For the month for June alone, unemployment among Negroes was 7.0%, a rise of half a percentage point over May and sharply above the unusually low in January and February levels of 5.7%. In contrast to the jobs rate for the nation as a whole has changed little in the first half of the year. The second quarter rate averaged about 3.5% and the first 3.3%.
But it does, and it allegedly caused
The broadcasting industry moved yesterday to face that televised cigarette commercials by September